Next, you will learn the basics of public and private IP addresses in the cloud. A VPC is made up of subnets. Each subnetworks or subnets must be configured with a private IP CIDR address. The CIDR range will determine what private IP address will be used by virtual machines in the subnet. Private IP addresses are only used for communication within the VPC and cannot be routed to the internet. Each octet in an IP address is represented by 8 binary bits, so a typical IPv4 address is 32 bits long. The number at the end of the range determines how many bits will be static or frozen. This number determines how many IP addresses are available with a CIDR address. A /16 range will provide 65,536 available IP addresses. Every time you add 1 to the last number, the number of available IP addresses is cut in half. As shown here, by the time 28 is reached, only 16 IP addresses are available. Let's look at some of the differences between public and private IP addresses. Internal IP addresses are allocated to VMs by a Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol Service or DHCP. The lease for the IPs is renewed every 24 hours, and the name of the virtual machine is the hostname. The hostname will be associated with the internal IP address through a network-scoped DNS service. External IP addresses can be ephemeral or reserved and are assigned from a pool of IP addresses associated with the region. If you allocate a reserved IP address but don't attach it to a virtual machine, you will be billed for that IP address. Virtual machines are unaware of their public IP addresses. If you look at the operating system network configuration, the virtual machine will only show the private IP addresses.